Go ahead.
All right, this is Sirach, chapter 3, verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters.
Go ahead.
For more things are shown unto thee than men understand.
The key I wanted out of there is more things are shown to you than men understand. Okay? So these people in the world, they don't understand the power of the Bible. They don't understand YAHAWASHI. Okay? You understand more. So since you understand more, and these people in the world don't understand what you understand, they're gonna be taken. Okay? That's what it is, bottom line. They're just gonna be taken, man. And that's something you just gotta accept. Okay? More things are shown to you than men understand. These people in the world, they don't get it. Okay? They blinded, man. They don't have the light to see. They don't have eyes to see, man. Okay? YAHAWASHI is not in them to see the words that's on these pages and to understand them. See? These words are shown to you, but they're not shown to everybody. Okay? Go ahead.
It's verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinions.
See? When people get in these scriptures, if YAHAWASHI is not in them, they'll come with their opinion on how they feel. Right. See? On what they think. Not what the scriptures are saying, but they'll just make up stuff because the things in here are shown to you, not them. Okay? So they just come with their opinion. That's how you know their eyes are darkened. They ain't got the light in them, which is YAHAWASHI. Go ahead, bro.
And an evil
suspicion
hath overthrown their judgment.
So it's no evidence on, when they come with their own opinion, it's no evidence, or they don't have no evidence justifying what they saying according to the scriptures. So they just make up stuff, their own opinion, like everybody can be saved. That's made up. Right. Like salvation is for everybody. That's made up. Okay? All that's made up, man. And we're gonna prove it. Now, you got a lot of people that try to go to this particular chapter and justify that the Gentiles can be saved. Okay? You got a lot of people, but we're gonna go to this particular chapter and show you that the masses of the people who go into this chapter don't have a clue about what this chapter is talking about. Okay? So go ahead, bro.
It says verse 25. Without eyes thou shalt want light.
Without eyes thou shalt want light. Okay? They ain't got the eyes to see, but they want the light. It's not set up for them to have it. It's only for the elect. Okay? Go ahead.
Profess not the knowledge, therefore, that thou hast not.
So you got people professing as if they got the knowledge, but they don't. You shouldn't do that. They're getting these scriptures as if they got the knowledge and breaking it down as if they got the knowledge, but they ain't doing nothing but setting themselves up to get destroyed. See? With their own vain opinion. Okay? They want eyes, but they don't have the light, man. It's not in them. More things are shown to you than men understand. It's not in them. Okay? Now we're going to go to this chapter that people try to break down but don't have a clue what it's talking about. Give me Romans the 11th chapter. Start at the top. We're going to jump around. They'll bring this chapter out as if everybody can be saved, man. Okay? Then you got an idiot I think his name David Lynn. You got that idiot going into Romans 11 chapter, which he don't have a clue. Okay, you got a lot of people go into the Romans 11 chapter that don't have a clue. But David Lynn is an idiot. Okay, start at the top, bro.
All right, come. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 1.
Go ahead.
I say then, hath the Most High cast away his people?
Now, when you deal with that word cast away, it means rejected. So have the Most High rejected his people? Go ahead.
The Most High forbid.
Go ahead.
For I also am an Israelite.
So Paul telling you he's an Israelite. Okay, go ahead.
Of the seed of Abraham.
That's key. Of the seed of Abraham. Remember that. The seed of Abraham. Go ahead.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
So he's telling you what tribe he's from. Okay? He's telling you he's an Israelite, you have the seed of Abraham, and you have the tribe of Benjamin. Okay? That's what he's telling you. So go ahead.
Verse 2. The Most High hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What?
That's all I wanted out of that.
Okay.
The Most High have not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Okay? So we finna jump around because I don't want to read the whole chapter, but I wanted to use them verses as the foundation of what I'm finna go into. Okay? So it's telling you right there, plain as day, that it's about Israel. Right there, biggest day. Okay? Now people with their own vain opinion that want eyes, okay, and can't see because they don't have the light in them. Therefore, they come up with their own vain opinion when it comes to this chapter. Okay? They want eyes to see, but they ain't got them, man. They want the light, but they ain't got it, man. Okay? They want YAHAWASHI to deal with them, but he ain't dealing with them.
Man.
Okay? Okay? You can't make the Heavenly Father and His Son deal with you. He choose you.
Man.
John 6, okay, in 65. Okay? So, what I want to do is jump down to verse 11.
All right. This is Romans chapter 11.
Well, I want to jump. Now, I'm gonna have the brother read this, and I'm gonna jump. Give me verse 5.
All right. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 5. Even so then, at this present time also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
So, the remnant out of what? Israel. Okay? Because it's telling you up at the top it's dealing with Israel. So it's a remnant out of Israel. Okay? It's the elect out of Israel. Okay? So I want to jump down to verse 11.
All right, Romans chapter 11, verse 11. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? The Most High forbid. But rather, through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles for to provoke them to jealousy.
So when Paul went to the Israelites, okay, that knew they was Israelites, they had rejected the word, okay, and therefore they failed because they didn't believe in the Most High Son, okay. They didn't believe in the Most High Son. So we're going to look up that word fall right there, okay, show you something. And by Paul going to the Gentiles, which were Israelites, okay, that provoked the Israelites who knew there was Israelites to jealousy, okay, because you had the Israelites who was in the Gentile state of mind were worshiping idols and doing everything else contrary to the Heavenly Father and His Son. basically left off from their heritage, okay, going into the history, okay. They just speeding y'all up, going into the history, they left off due to the Maccabean Empire, due to the Roman Empire, Babylonian Empire. They was just left off because they was going into idol worship, okay, due to the captivity, okay. So, since the Israelites who knew they was Israelites didn't understand that salvation was coming through the Heavenly Father's Son, YAHAWASHI, they didn't understand that, and therefore they rejected what Paul was teaching, and Paul said, look, I'm finna go to the Gentiles, okay, which is Israelites, okay? So we looking up the word fall right there.
The Strong's G3900. Baraptama says to fall beside or near something, to lapse or
Deviate.
deviation.
Yeah, deviation.
From truth and uprightness.
So it said the lapse or deviation.
Good.
Okay? From what?
From truth and uprightness.
So from truth and uprightness. So we're gonna look up the word deviation in regular Google, which I'm gonna do it. Okay? I'm gonna look up the word deviation in regular Google. Deviation. Nice.
Deviation. The action of departing from an established course or accepted standard.
See? So the action of departing from an established course or accepted standard. So we go back to Romans.
All right, this is Romans chapter 11, verse 11. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? The Most High forbid.
So when you look up the word fall, it deals with deviation, and it means an action of departing from an established course or an acceptance. And it said the power forbid, because why? He was going to have a remnant. See? He was going to have a remnant that wasn't going to deviate. Okay? That was going to be saved through YAHAWASHI. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, the Most High forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles.
So, rather through their fall, meaning the Israelites who knew they was Israelites, they was going to deviate. Okay? They was going to not continue in the truth because they wasn't going to believe in YAHAWASHI. Okay? They wasn't going to believe in him. They was going to deviate. Okay? Continue on.
For to provoke them to jealousy.
To provoke them to jealousy. So Paul was going to go to the Gentiles, okay, who was going to believe in YAHAWASHI, even though they fell off course and were worshiping them idols, but through YAHAWASHI, they was going to receive salvation, so they was going to accept the truth. But the ones who didn't accept the truth, they was going to deviate, which who knew they was Israelites. Okay? All right, continue on.
Verse 12. Now if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness.
Okay. Now what I want to do is look up the word, which I'm going to just tell you, which Israelites was rich, they was wealthy, okay? But that's what this is talking about is the knowledge, okay? That's what this is talking about, okay? So we're going to look up the word diminishing. I don't know why this thing keeps going to all this other stuff, man.
This is just stuck on Buffett.
Man, this is crazy, man. I just don't understand it, man. Well, I know what it is, but
Okay.
it's just going into all other stuff, man. I ain't even trying to go there. Okay?
It's Strong's G 2275.
Strong's G 2275.
Hatima says loss as respects to salvation.
See? You see?
Okay.
So what verse is that?
That was Romans chapter 11, verse 12.
So read that again.
All right, this is Romans chapter 11, verse 12. Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and the diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness?
So the fall of who? It was now, it said now if the fall of them, which he was talking about the Israelites who knew there was Israelites. Okay? Of them be the riches of the world, the knowledge of the world. What world? He's talking about the heavens. He's talking about the kingdom. Okay? So it says, now if the fall of them be the riches of the world, okay, dealing with the knowledge, them receiving salvation, knowing about the kingdom of heaven through YAHAWASHI. Okay? And then it says, and the diminishing, see, when you look up the word diminishing, it deals with what? Salvation. And then it says, of them, the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fullness. Now, when you look up this word fullness here, it says, let me,
Strong's G 4138.
Pladoma, and it's Strong's G 4138, and it says a fullness, abundance, okay? And then it says in the New Testament, the body of believers as that which is filled with the presence and power, riches of the power and of Mashiach. So what it is, let me see, that which is filled, or with which a thing is filled. So what it's saying is, the fullness of is basically being part of the body of YAHAWASHI, the fullness of YAHAWASHI, receiving that promise, receiving salvation. So that's what it's talking about, okay? The completion of it, okay? Understanding them, okay? Understanding their purpose and what they're going to do for the nation of Israel. That's what it's talking about, okay? Go ahead.
All right, verse 13. For I speak to you Gentiles,
Which are Israelites. Go ahead.
inasmuch as I am the apostle of the Gentiles, I magnify mine office.
So he went to the Gentiles because he was their chosen vessel.
Right.
YAHAWASHI told him, look, he's going to be their chosen vessel to go to the Gentiles. Okay? But Paul is honoring that office, which he's going to the Gentiles.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
So verse 14. If by any means I may provoke the emulation, so if I may provoke to emulation them with which are my flesh, and might save some of them.
So if I'm able to provoke you to jealousy just to save you, so be it.
Right, right.
So be it. Okay? Go ahead. And then it says, which are of my flesh.
Right.
That's his brethren.
Right.
Israelites. Because when you read back up, it's telling you who he's talking about. When you read verse 1 and 2.